NASCAR fans just got completely shut down because one of the greatest drivers in history just said something that a lot of people don't want to hear. While the internet is busy trashing a YouTuber, a Hall of Famer stepped in and basically said, "You're wrong." Yeah, Mark Martin just changed the entire conversation around Cletus McFarland, and now the debate is exploding. So here's what happened this weekend at Rockingham Speedway. Cletus did something almost nobody does. 2 races, 1 day. ARCA race in the morning, NASCAR O'Reilly race in the afternoon. Driving for Richard Childress Racing, one of the biggest teams in the sport. And the results, mixed but very interesting. Let's start with the good. In the ARCA race, Cletus shocked people. Qualified, 7th, finished 4th. That's his best finish ever. He was running top 5 lap times, battling experienced drivers, and even his team was surprised. That's not luck, that's performance. But then came the real test, the NASCAR race. And things went downhill fast. Qualified 35th, admitted he got scared, lifted off the gas, then lap 3, disaster. He tried a 3, wide move way too early, lost control, cooked his tires. From that moment on, he was just trying to survive pit penalty. Spin-worn tires, late race contact. Finished 32nd, 6 laps down. And the critics? They went, "In on the door, bumper clear podcast." Freddie Kraft said, "If you expected more, you were foolish." Tommy Baldwin? Even harsher, basically mocked the result, saying a top-tier car was wasted. And honestly, on paper, they have a point. But then everything changed, because Mark Martin stepped in, and what he said shocked people. He admitted Cletus made mistakes, but then said his driving talent saved it. Let that sink in. A Hall of Famer just said Cletus has real talent. Not hype, not YouTube fame talent. Martin didn't stop there. He said, "You don't understand how hard Rockingham is, especially mid-pack, where everything is chaotic, where mistakes happen, fast, and where most rookies would have crashed out. But Cletus, he kept the car alive." And here's the part people ignore. Mark Martin said something huge before the race. Cletus might be bigger for NASCAR than actual drivers. Why? Because he brings millions of fans. New audience. New energy. That's how sports grow. And to his credit, Cletus didn't make excuses. He admitted, "What was I thinking?" About that lap 3 move. He learned about tire wear, side force, real NASCAR racing. This wasn't failure. This was learning at the highest level. Now everything comes down to one thing. Talladega Superspeedway. NASCAR hasn't approved him yet. It depends on Rockingham. But Cletus said something powerful. "I never expected them to approve me. If they do, I'm running." So now the debate is bigger than ever. Is Cletus a joke or the future of NASCAR? Because when a legend like Mark Martin speaks, people listen. Now it's your turn. Was he impressive or not ready? Comment below, and subscribe for more NASCAR drama. What if I told you a YouTuber just shook the entire NASCAR world, not just racing once, but twice, on the same day, at one of the hardest tracks out there? And now, he's firing back at every single critic. Yeah, Cletus McFarland just dropped a bombshell, and NASCAR is watching closely. This Saturday at Rockingham Speedway, things are about to get crazy. Cletus isn't just racing once. He's running 2 races in 1 day. ARCA Menards East race at noon. Then a 250-lap NASCAR O'Reilly Series race. That's 375 laps total at one of the trickiest tracks in America. And here's the thing. People don't think he belongs here. Let's be real. Cletus has only 5 ARCA starts. 1 Truck Series race that ended in a crash after just 5 laps. So fans, media, even podcast hosts are asking, should a YouTuber really be racing at this level? Even top reporter Bob Pockras asked him directly, does he ignore the hate or listen to it? And Cletus? He didn't dodge it. He said, "This is my job. I'm a social media guy. I see everything." He admitted the Daytona crash hurt bad. But then he dropped the line everyone is talking about. If Richard Childress called them, they'd take the opportunity too. Boom. And then he made it even bigger. This is happening, and it's for 2 years. That's right, a multi-year deal. Cletus isn't going anywhere. So how does a YouTuber land a ride with Richard Childress Racing? According to Cletus, RCR actually reached out to him. They saw potential, but also knew he needed serious development. So they teamed up with sponsors like Tommy's Express and O'Reilly's. And just like that, the YouTuber became a legit NASCAR driver. But here's what most people don't see. The work. Cletus spent 2 months straight on a racing simulator, running laps at Rockingham every single day. His best time, 2.4 seconds. Couldn't beat it. Then came the real test. 250-plus laps at Rockingham, full RCR crew. Data engineers tracking everything. He said he learned more in one day than his entire life. Now this part is wild. After that test, he went back home, got on the simulator, and within 13 laps, he beat his best time by 0.4 of a second. That's huge in racing. He also studied data from Jesse Love, seeing exactly where he was, losing time, especially in corners. That's next-level learning. Now, to be fair, not all critics are wrong. Even creators like ARCA said, the real issue is NASCAR's approval system, because even experienced drivers make mistakes. Like Lee Pulliam, who nearly won his debut, then caused a huge wreck. So the risk. It's real. Cletus knows it too. So he has two strategies. ARCA race, go all out. He even believes he can win NASCAR race. Stay safe. Finish the race. Don't ruin anyone's day. Simple but smart. There was also a deeper side to all this. Cletus talked about his late friend Greg Biffle. He said, "This would be more fun with him here." And advice from Dale Earnhardt Jr. Take the chance. Love him or doubt him. Cletus McFarland is doing something different. He's bringing millions of new eyes to NASCAR and proving this sport is more than just driving fast. It's skill, data, pressure. Now, the talking is over Rockingham. 2 races. 1 shot to prove everything. The real question is, will he silence the critics or prove them right? Tyler Reddick just won again. That's 4 wins in the first 6 races of 2026. He's on fire, dominating the Cup Series like nobody else. But instead of celebration, the NASCAR world is screaming cheating. Fans say 23XI Racing's success came out of nowhere, from 0 wins last season to unstoppable this one. And it all comes right after their lawsuit settlement with NASCAR. Coincidence? Some fans think not. Is Michael Jordan's team bending the rules? Are inspectors looking the other way? Or is this just another classic case of fans losing it when someone starts winning too much? Let's break it all down, and trust me, this one's gotten ugly. Let's start with how we got here. Tyler Reddick went from winless in 2025 to 4 victories before April. Daytona 500, Atlanta, Coda, and now Darlington. The turnaround has been insane. 23XI Racing, co-owned by Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin, settled their high-profile antitrust lawsuit with NASCAR earlier this year, basically fighting over charters and team independency. Then right after that, the 45 car becomes a rocket ship. So naturally fans are asking, what changed? Is it just better setups, smarter pit calls, new crew members, or something that doesn't show up in the inspection bay? After Reddick's Darlington victory, the internet blew up. Illegal parts, NASCAR not inspecting #45 properly, airflow manipulation. Some fans swear they saw something fishy about the car's speed and behavior. Even other drivers joined the conversation. Shane Van Gisbergen hinted Reddick's Coda pace came from something extra under the hood. Brad Keselowski dropped a spicy comment after Darlington.